Welcome to my first impressions video of the Fujifilm X-M5. This is a great little camera, and this video is going to be my first impressions after using this for a couple of weeks. It's not going to include the specifications, they're readily available online. This is going to be how I have been getting on with the camera. I want to let you know first of all that I picked mine up from Clifton Cameras. I used them for pretty much all of my photography and video related purchases. Great company, great prices, awesome customer service, quick delivery. I really do recommend them, and I've left a link to their website down in the video description area. Back to the camera, this is the Fujifilm X-M5. I want to let you know straight away that this looks slightly different because I've added on this small rig base plate and grip. Without this on, the grip is a lot more shallow. So when you purchase just the X-M5 or the kit including the lens, you won't get this small rig base plate, but it's highly recommended. It really does improve the ergonomics of the camera. This additional grip area, great, and also the base plate adds some extra mounting threads on the bottom as well. So back to the actual camera. It's a really compact camera, very nice. This particular one is with the 15-45mm kit lens. I have added a protector onto the lens just to protect the front element. This is what it looks like from the front. It accepts a 52mm thread lens. And then if we take a look at the top panel, you'll see here we've got a hot shoe. We've also got the various film simulation modes. We've also got the camera modes just here. So we've got dedicated video mode. We've also got vlog, auto, PSA&M, and then 4 custom modes and a filter mode as well. We've also got the on-off switch just here and the shutter button. We've got a quick menu button here. We've got a mode dial just here. And we've also got an additional mode dial on the front as well. So very nicely laid out top panel. If we take a look on the side, we open up this flap here. We've got HDMI and USB-C for charging. You don't get a battery charger inside the box, you just get the cable. So you do have to use your own USB-C charger. There's also a headphone monitoring port just here. And then really conveniently, they've put the mic port just on the back. So you can plug in an external mic and it's on the back where it should be. Very well thought out. We've also got some more buttons across the back. We've got a drive and trash cam button. We've got a playback button. We've got an exposure and focus lock button just here. We've got a little tiny joystick on the back, a menu button and a display back button here as well. Little tiny thumb grip area to make it easier to grip onto. And you can see this extra grip that I've added on is very pronounced. It does really help. Now also of note, we have got a fully articulating screen. Very cool because you can get perfect angles on your videos and photos. You can pop it back down onto the body of the camera as well. It's very useful to have a fully articulating screen. It just makes using your camera so much easier. So highly recommended that you pick up a camera if you're going to use it for video, especially with a fully articulating screen. It makes it so much easier. I will also mention that I recommend screen protectors. I've popped a glass screen protector on the back of this just to protect that screen, so I do recommend that. So let's turn the camera on and you'll see it wake up, and we've got the lens cap on. So let's remove the lens cap and you can see this really good quality screen. And we're currently in video mode, so it's got the mode at the top, the H.265 format, the amount of time remaining. We've also got our various buttons around the side here, or icons. We've got audio level meters on the side here as well. It's absolutely fantastic, this display, and you can alter what is on the display, of course. And if we go back into playback mode, you can see some of the photos that I've been taking. So here you can see a couple of the photos that I've taken, and these were in really quite poor lighting conditions, but it's done a fantastic job with these photos. So I've been very, very pleased with the performance of this. I have also tested it for a little bit of video, not too much yet, but the early sort of first look I've taken of the video footage is that it's very, very good indeed. The video features in this are exceptionally good, and also the photos I've been very, very pleased with as well. Taking a quick look at the underside, obviously yours is going to look slightly different to this because this is the small rig base plate, but you can open up here. This is where the battery goes. Battery life has been pretty good for me as well, and also this is where your memory card goes in this bottom section here. So this is the Fujifilm X-M5. I've been really pleased with how compact this is and how this has been performing. I think the ergonomics are great, the features are great, and for the price point I don't think you'll be disappointed. If you want to pick up an X-M5 for yourself, please do check out the links down in the video description. And if you enjoyed my video, please do hit that like button. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in another video very, very soon.